Hi friends, Miss Ellie here. So, let me ask you something. Where do you live? Do you live in a house? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in an igloo? Do you live in a box? Well, wherever you live, I want you to create it using construction paper, glue, and crayons. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to cut. No. We're going to rip. And as we rip, we're going to rip as many colors and as many pieces in many different shapes and sizes. And then, after we rip, we're going to put it together and create a collage. That just means a bunch of pieces of ripped paper in this case, and then we put it together to create a beautiful picture that we think is where we live. Now, I live in a building, and that is surrounded by houses and some other buildings, and I have grass and trees. So some things that we can create is our neighborhood. So what is next to your house or your building? So what's next to your home? Do you have a fire hydrant? Do you have a mailbox? Do you have a garden? So when you're ripping up your paper and getting ready to build where you live, think of all those things that you have or don't have, and all the different ways that you want to show it in your collage. Now, some people may not know exactly what you're creating, and that's okay. Some people may get it right away, and that's okay too. It all matters what you think it looks like, okay? So, I'm going to create my apartment building, and I'm going to show you what that is going to look like. See, look, I ripped my pages, and look, it looks like somebody ate them. Yummy. I eat my colors. They're delicious. They're delicious. Be back, friends. Here I have all the colors that I ripped up from my collage. Are we ready to create and see what we come up with? Here is my picture. Don't know if you can see it, but here's my building, here's the grass, here's a tree that's in front of my building, it's a little bush, here's my sky, and here's my sun. And all this with ripped pieces of paper. What can you create? Where do you live? Do you live in a building? Do you live in a house? Show me.